Welcome to GottaBeReel movie reviews with Thommi
Hey.
and Jules. And right now, we're reviewing Firestarter. Why do they keep making these remakes?
I didn't know. Okay, we know this is Drew Barrymore from when she was a small child. Long time ago. Which is this, 1984?
Yeah.
By the way, Drew Barrymore has been phenomenal since she was a little child. If you've never seen the original Firestarter, highly recommend it. Just the little girl's freaking fantastic. But let Jules go into, so this is rated R. So who stars in the new Firestarter?
So you can see Firestarter in theaters and on Peacock. And
I pulled it up on Peacock.
Yeah, if you want to see the original's also on Peacock. Rated R.
Okay.
And it stars Zac Efron as Andy McGee, the dad.
He was always a great looking guy, but even as he's growing into himself, he's still really good looking guy.
Yeah, and he's playing dads now.
Yeah.
Dads of not even a baby or a toddler. Yeah. I'm like, okay, Zach.
He has a really good range though. He got me in that Ted Bundy one. I liked it. I've seen other stuff. I've seen him in other stuff as well, but he's not just a face though. He's actually a good actor.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He is. I concur.
Okay.
Ryan Kiera Armstrong plays Charlie McGee.
She was the mom?
She's the child.
Oh, Charlie was, okay. The mom was...
The mom is Sydney Lemon.
Okay.
She plays Vicky McGee.
Okay.
Michael Grey Eyes plays Rainbird. He plays the bad guy. Or is he
kind
bad?
of. Is
he bad?
We're going to let you guys determine that, because I thought about it for most of the movie. I said, this guy is terrible. I want him gone. But then as stuff went on and things developed, I said, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell us.
Gloria Rubin is Captain Hollister. I like her. Every time I see her, though, even though she's been in tons of things, it takes me straight back to Time Cop. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And when you mentioned,
she takes me
I still love Jean-Claude Van Damme, by the way. But I go back to ER.
I watched ER all the time too. She takes me there too.
I just started rewatching it from the first season on. I want to watch all of them because even Michael Beach was in ER.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but most of the stuff he plays just this terrible dude.
Yeah.
Like he gave her AIDS on ER. But anyway, I don't want to stray off, but ER is just like what set the groundwork for all the medical shows. ER was it just got more fantastic.
But you know what I remember every time I think of ER, there's two scenes I remember. One is like when they had to do that brain surgery, and the dude they have them talk, so they make sure that they're not messing with something that they shouldn't. And the second one is when the helicopter landed on those people. It was supposed to be landing on the roof of the hospital, and it missed or whatever, and killed that one doctor. I was like, God.
It was kind of for back then. And it's funny you mentioned
the TV.
Yeah, it was TV. When you mentioned the brain and they have them talking. Yeah. What's the one with where? Silence of the Lambs. It wasn't Silence of the Lambs. It was the sequel where he's eating his brain at the table and he's still talking.
Yeah.
It was the grossest part, but that's what you just made me think. And that was Ray Liotta, wasn't it? Wasn't it Ray Liotta's head that he was cutting open and eating his brain? I'm almost sure it was Ray Liotta.
Rest in peace.
It was, I still can't believe that he was still so young.
We are so off track here.
I know, but we have to it's okay. We got homage. Stuff brings memories back up. But that's Gloria Rubin. But she has been acting for a long time, and I do like her. Okay.
And Kurtwood Smith. I just like that name.
Kurtwood. Sounds very Hollywood.
Does anybody child Kurtwood anymore? I don't know.
It may be a Hollywood name.
Dr. Joseph Wanless.
Okay.
Kurtwood.
So what's going on in this Firestarter?
All right. So I just ripped this straight from IMDb.
Okay.
After being experimented on by a secret government entity called the Shop, Andy McGee develops psychic powers and meets the love of his life. Together they have a daughter with a power of her own, and the Shop will stop at nothing to get them back.
Here's one thing I liked. So Zac Efron's character, he has this psychic power.
Yeah.
He makes it his job, which is killing two birds with one stone. So you're using your power, and he's also kind of like I guess, is he a psychiatrist? And somewhere, is it a life coach psychiatrist? I don't know which one.
It's not really good because every time he uses it.
But let's not tell him. But it's a reason why he's going to eventually have to stop using this, because there's always a downside. No matter their powers, there's always a downside to it. What I got from him, so the mom, I like the character she played. And I don't know if this was intentional. Maybe it was intentional because, they're trying to protect their daughter, all their life. This is all they're doing. They're running. Somebody finds out something happened. Oops, a fire was set. They see the little girl. All they know they're going to come for you. So you got to hurry up and pack up and move. They're trying to protect their daughter is their main thing in life. His dad character wasn't very daddish. I didn't feel a connection between him and the daughter, like a father-daughter relationship.
He was a really young dad.
He was, but the mom's relationship was good with her.
He was fun dad.
Yeah, he wasn't. I don't know. Maybe because of their age, or maybe because of the life that they had to live. You know what I mean? But he didn't have a necessarily strong father-daughter relationship with her.
He also didn't want to upset her because she.
Well, yeah, true.
Set something on fire.
And she didn't mean to.
I get that. He's kind of walking on eggshells.
Well, and there's a scene where you're going to see why. And I get that. But there were times when, especially in the beginning, you'll hear the little girl talking or telling him how she's feeling. And you can feel her crying out, but he's not able to give her, I don't know if that dad speech that she needed. But it seems like he kept it more to the facts, baby. Here's what it is. This is just how it is. Whereas
some people are matter-of-factly with
he's very matter-of-fact with the kid, where the mom seemed to be a little bit more mothering, and she, they wanted different things for the daughter, but their ultimate goal was the same.
Yeah,
they want to protect their baby. Right. Jinx. The little girl was good. Good. Now, I'm not going to compare her to Drew Barrymore, because Drew Barrymore has been fantastic since she was a child, and I even loved when she...
This girl's been in different things,
went away for a while, and Drew Barrymore came back. I've always loved her regardless. Mm-hmm. This little girl is good, though.
She's really good.
Oh, with her emotions. Get it, little girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see her in a whole lot more stuff.
Get it, Ryan.
Get it. And now the first thing I don't read synopses or any of that, but of course, sometimes we accidentally come across one. And here they go, already tearing apart. Here y'all go with it. Well, the original Firestarter, the book. You should know by now, it's not going to be like the book.
They updated it because it's 2022.
Yes.
So you got cell phones now.
Right. You have to remember all of that when they're updating stuff. Now, did I love it? No, I liked it. It was just entertaining for me. I didn't go in with this, sometimes we want to think about, I just wanted to enjoy the movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed her powers. You go watch a movie, it's a feel-good movie, and the end is just great and you're cheering. You may not get this one, but what happened in this one is very realistic. Kind of tragic, but very realistic. Like, what did you think?
I thought it was okay. Did I think it was great? No. Did I hope for a little bit better? Yeah. But was it okay for, time wasting? Yeah.
Time wasting? Yeah. I might watch it again. I mean, just for kicks.
I might, just to see if I still feel the same, but I'm not going to miss out on watching something else for this.
Yeah, for that.
If I absolutely had nothing else to watch, I might be like, well, let me just...
I would highly recommend, if you've got cable, you probably already have Peacock. I don't know what happened, but I didn't have to pay for Peacock to watch this, but... Yeah. If it's going to be more than one of you, I would say go to Peacock.
Yeah.
Even if you can find
you would just need basic cable. If you had your first,
or
10 channels or 12 channels or whatever.
Or even stream it if you can do the Peacock app. I would recommend doing that. I don't know if I would go to the movies to see it. I definitely wouldn't go outside of a matinee if it was more
definitely
than
not
one person.
Spend money at the movies to see it. Yeah. If you had a free pass to the movies and you just wanted to waste that, I wouldn't waste it on this. I'd see Top Gun.
Wow.
If you had a free pass for Redbox and you're like, I'm just curious to see what Thommi and Jules are talking about, then if you want to waste that free rental, go ahead. If you have a friend that has
Peacock, it's not a bad movie.
If you have a friend that has Peacock and they're like, hey, I'm about to watch Firestarter, come on over, go ahead and go over and bring a drink. I don't know.
It was a likable watch. It was a cool watch.
Okay, it wasn't the worst movie I've seen.
I'm going with a 3. I got a feeling you're going to say 2.5. Why? Am I feeling you or am I not feeling you?
I'm going to go with 2.5.
I know something. See, sometimes we can read each other. We're yin and yang, but we could read each other. And I've seen it in her face.
I was kind of disappointed with it. When I finished it, I was just like, I was really hoping for better because the trailer made it seem like it's going to be better.
And I would say you don't have to watch the first one. I recommend watching the first one just because it's such a great classic. It's a good classic movie. And I just love when I see little kids in here just killing their roles. I just love it.
No offense to the actors.
Right.
But the story was just a little weak. That's all.
I can agree. And I wouldn't rule out another one.
Rule it out, people. The powers that be. If you happen to see this small video on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram by us two lowly ladies, I don't know. I'm not gonna say lowly, but anyway.
What if we
hear my plea? Please don't make this again.
Maybe they can make it a made-for-TV movie or Netflix, and maybe they'll show her a couple years later.
You know what they could do? This is what they could do. You get Drew Barrymore because she's still active, right?
I would love for her to have been in here.
And let her have a daughter or something who has inherited her powers. This is gold.
Boom!
I'm giving you some gold here. Who has inherited her powers. Come on, Steven Spielberg.
Boom!
Can I be on the set? And then you go from there. Like, she still has, some residual powers, and now her daughter is going through the powers, and they're still on the run.
And it would make sense for her to have a daughter who has her powers. Mm-hmm. And one thing I loved, especially when there's classic movies, if we're going to do a good classic that people have loved, pay homage to some of the original actors.
Drew. You got this.
Come on, you got, like...
You are still active in the acting community.
Yes, and we still love you.
Blow Up Waiting is great.
We still love Drew Barrymore.
We still love you. You have so many fans that adore you, and
I wonder why they didn't cameo her in here.
Yep, they would
now
love
that you
to see
said
you
that, she would have been fantastic as the mother. Because you know what, and because the mother was so understanding, that would have been perfect for Drew Barrymore. Mm-hmm. She's been there as a child. Mm-hmm. Wow,
That's what she should do.
I'm going to pitch that with Jules. I'm going to piggyback off of her.
Come on,
All right. All right. So no extra scenes.
No.
All right. So let's give them some fun facts on this movie.
And these also come straight from IMDb. Okay. IM Internet Movie Database, in case you're unfamiliar. This is the final film for executive producer Martha De Laurentiis, who died December 4th, 2021.
Wow.
Her first film as a producer was the original Firestarter that came out in 1984. And she would go on to produce several other Stephen King adaptations with her husband, Dino De Laurentiis.
I love Stephen King, if I haven't told you that like 85 other times, but I love Stephen King and I want to meet him. I'm going to meet Stephen King one day. Stephen King, I'm going to meet you. I am your #1 fan, and I will see you one day soon. Okay, good, Jules.
You have to do. You have to put it out there.
All right.
In the back alley, when Charlie sees a stray cat.
That was sad. I'm not going to say nothing. I almost cried.
Yeah, there's a dumpster for the waste removal company called Joyland, referencing Stephen King's book of the same name. The beer that Irv offers Andy is labeled Aya, a northeastern phrase akin to yep. It's heavily present in the writing of Stephen King.
Stephen King. Oh, you don't.
Why was I going to say something?
I don't, girl. I was about to get you.
I don't know where that came from. Okay. Ryan Kiera Armstrong previously appeared in It Chapter 2. Another Stephen King adaptation.
If I could just be in Stephen King movies, I would just.
I would love to be in one of your movies too. Am I a regular actor or actress such as Thommi? No, but I have done some extra work.
Give me some gory. I just want to be on the set. I don't care. I can be looking over the fence. I just want to be there. I just want to be in the presence of Stephen King. I want to be in the presence of his work. Oh gosh, you just gave me such.
He uses normal looking people. I'm normal looking people, Stephen. I'm normal looking.
What's up? What's up with it? Sad pitching on our end, right? Shameless plug. You know what? I don't care. I love Stephen King, and I will shout it on the mountaintop.
Drew, you have a talk show. If you happen to pick this up, we'll be willing to fly out and be on your talk show and talk about this.
Yes. And we're rooting for you. We need let's pitch another Firestarter. Drew Barrymore, she can produce or direct.
Yeah.
She can do it. We want to see her as the mom. Shebang. Or maybe she finds the little girl and finds out that was her daughter. You got my mind running now.
So many choices.
You got my mind running now.
So many avenues.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Tell them where to find us.
All right. So you gave it your score. So we are on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. Matter of fact, if you've seen the original Firestarter, tell us what you thought about the original compared to this one.
Yeah,
let us know. And keep it in mind, which I have to remind myself all the time. This is 2022 when I'm watching stuff and they do remakes, because they're talking about remaking Christine and Cujo. Oh. Listen, I'm a Stephen King fan. No, please don't do it, but I hear it. But if it comes out, I'm going to watch it because I have to.
But it's the Tesla. The Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla. Wow. Please,
on its own.
If they don't keep the originality of it.
Itself. Well, it's a Tesla, ma'am. Aren't they made to do that?
Yeah,
no, but you don't understand what I'm saying. It's evil.
And that's what people would really go there.
It's evil because it drives itself already, ma'am.
It needs to be a regular old classic car. We need the geeky Arnie back who gets an attitude because he thinks he's fly stuff now because his car is doing stuff for him. But we need all of that when they're remaking, when you're doing Stephen King stuff. But anyways, when it comes to Firestarter, Drew, we want you back up in here, okay?
And also, we're on Cash App. So, like, if Drew gives us the call, right, and she wants to fly us out, you know, if you want to help us so we can do a little shopping while we're there or something.
Rodeo Drive, maybe? No, we ain't that bougie, but
Cash App. Gotta be real.
There you go. We appreciate anything and everything. We really do.
Gas prices are high.
Oh, my gosh. Especially in California.
As you can see, the background here changes. We at each other's houses, so next time I got to drive to her house. So if you want to help me out this time, it's a little, like, even $5 is a gallon, right?
No, it's like $5.30 now. It's changing like every other day.
Yeah.
And Cali, their gas, like our regular gas prices were already what Cali's were before any of this happened. Cali's stuff is just extremely high.
Yeah.
And I seen their prices now, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what's up. We drive to each other's homes, and so if you want to help us with a little gas money, we'd appreciate
anything.
I mean,
Anything's appreciated.
We know it's hard right now.
And then chat with us. Let us know what you want to see. We take your requests. It doesn't matter if it's new, if it's old. Doesn't matter. Weird,
we'll shout you out.
Comedy, whatever, love story. We'll do it. Just let us know. We'll shout you out on the show. All right? Well, thank you very much for tuning in to our review of Firestarter on Peacock. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.